Oh, you... Haha! Now loading. Skip that step, there's nothing on the memory card to read. So this game definitely has the most amount of opening logos. Access, AV Top. Play online with Snap. So that's right, as I said in the prologue, this game is capable of online features. Rated M for mature, that's obvious. This game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. Not like we haven't seen that before. And of course, Capcom. And finally, we're at the start menu. So what up, it's Shinkster94, and welcome to my first playthrough and my full play of Resident Evil Outbreak. I'm gonna go ahead and press the start button here.
Resident Evil.
Very menacing. Alright, so I highly recommend you check out my prologue to this full play. You'll get a lot of information and details about how I'm going to play it, because I'm not going to be playing it a very typical way here. So, you may want to check that out. But for those of you who did, I also want to point out something here. As you can see, here's a side-by-side comparison of my game plan. As you can see, I heavily modified it since I released the prologue, and that is because, going against what I said in the prologue, I am going to give all the characters at least one shot at all the difficulties. So the way I have it set up here now, it will grant that, and even though I said I'm not going to use weak-ass Jim in very hard mode, it appears I will be doing so, at least in Hellfire. The only reason I decided to do this is because this will ensure that we switch up the characters as constantly as possible throughout the difficulty modes. So I just wanted to get that out of the way real quick. Let's keep going into single play and select scenario, since that's the only option. This would be infinity mode, I believe. But yeah, that won't be unlocked probably until the very end of this full play, if I do it right. Yep, still nothing to load here. Alright, so as you see, we only have one scenario available right now. Outbreak. It was a typical night at Jay's bar. Some uninvited guests crashed the party. Our race for survival was just beginning. Alright, and as you can see, if I press triangle, I can go to the information, and this is where the event checklist is when you start acquiring some of those events. There's nowhere in the game that shows you how to achieve the events, you just have to unlock them yourself. And this is where they'll show up. And there is a percentage, so eventually you would know if you got all of the events or not. Me, on the other hand, since I'm doing a full play and I want to cover this game a good amount, I do have a list near me showing me all the events that I need to achieve. So as I said in the prologue, the event checklists I will be focusing on. I will try to get 100% of them throughout this full play. Even if I don't do it in the initial playthroughs, I will show the rest of them in the epilogue if I have to. The thing I will not be focused on in these playthroughs are the SP items, as I explained in the prologue. I will try to acquire some of them here and there, and that will up my points, which is good because I have to unlock hard mode and very hard mode eventually. So SP items are necessary, but I'm not focused on them in terms of a full play, is all I'm saying. So let's go ahead and go into the scenario. And if you refer back to my game plan, the character who gets the honor of the very first playthrough of this game will be David King, who's known as a plumber. I mean, I went through all of this during the prologue, I know, so I really shouldn't. If you want to hear me read aloud all the character attributes, refer to the prologue. So yeah, I'm gonna start with David here. He just lets out a nice So as I explained in the prologue, every scenario will be played by every character, and each difficulty mode will be used. Alright, here we go. Alright, so this is the actual introduction to Outbreak, so it's gonna be a little watch. So even though I'm uploading this game more episodically, it will still follow some traditions of my full plays. For example, this being the very first playthrough, I am going to be the most attentive to detail. So even though this is easy mode, I probably will spend a good amount of time in this scenario. At least in this playthrough. The next playthrough will be a much more speedier run, but I'll go into further detail when I get to that playthrough. This intro sequence is very awesome with the visuals, I'm gonna tell you that. So yeah, this game is revisiting the events of Raccoon City, showing the perspective of 8 new characters introduced, all the while re-showing some scenarios that we already know happened during the outbreak, such as this here. This is William Birkin, obviously, and his rampage in the sewers. And yeah, they really emphasize the virus in this one, as I said in the prologue, because one of the new features is a virus gauge. And you'll see some items involving that throughout these playthroughs. So what's interesting is this intro sequence only shows the events with William Birkin and the Umbrella Mercenaries. It doesn't really show anything else other than inside body parts like this. Well, that soldier's still alive. Rats. And they're actually eating him. So yeah, unfortunately he's dead. Resident Evil Outbreak. We are in for a treat. So yeah, referring back to old traditions of my full plays, I will try to collect all the files, of course, which is part of the event checklist, I believe, so kind of have no choice anyway, plus collect all of the maps. We will watch all cutscenes, and then from the first scenario onward, any cutscene that we've seen already, I'll just skip.
There was a disruption earlier at today's football match between the Raccoon.
Alright, so this is where it's character specific in the cutscenes. So we are playing as David. So this is his business at Jay's bar, apparently. And it's showing other characters too. In the very beginning, you saw all 8 characters. Hope that rat didn't bite her.
Aren't you eating anything? Hey, Bob, where's your mind at?
What?
So this will come into play as I play through this scenario, especially when I play as Mark, the security guard.
Huh?
This is Will, the owner of the bar.
What a weird customer.
Who is this guy? Damn it! He's unconscious. Are you all right?
So Bob is obviously in a condition. Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh. Well, you're fucked. Alright, so let the scenario commence. This being the first scenario, there's like so much I have to go over still, but whatever I miss eventually will get covered. Alright, here we are in game. Before I do anything, I am going to go ahead and perform the first event on the event checklist apparently, which is build a barricade out of barrels. So I have to block this door with these 2 movable barrels here. This will delay the eventual break-in of the zombies. And Then we have Will there, which we can't really do anything about. Alright, Ed is blocked. The first event should be good. Blood is gushing out of his throat. He looks really bad. So yeah. Here's Bob. I could do stuff with him, but I'm not going to in this playthrough. Here we have a handgun. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And as you can see, when I go into my inventory, we can see our other partners' inventories as well. So this is where swapping items and item management really come into play here.
Did you find anything? Here's what I'm thinking.
Alright, here's an example of an SP item. It's just a random item in a spot that you just collect. It's not even a physical item. Alright, staff room key. That's going to come into play. Here I got some pesticide spray. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. And being David, he has a toolbox. Has all this stuff in it. Junk parts. I could repair broken materials by combining other items. Vinyl tape. This is what I could use to create new items. And monkey wrenches. I could throw these. And of course a folding knife. I have absolutely no other weapon. Alright. We got a file here. See what I mean? This is the first playthrough. Look how long we're taking in this one spot. I should actually read that. Ah, shit. That's the thing. This game will not allow you to lollygag. So it's gonna be hard for me to explain pay attention to too much detail in this first playthrough. Because now that the zombies are out, it's gonna make things more difficult for me. Good thing this is easy mode. Alright, so he's fucked. Alright, so let's inspect the rest of this place. Let's go into these rooms. So this is an example of going into a door. Showing me the location with several heartbeats, and then it gets to it. Alright, I don't want to step on that. Scissors. Alright. Ooh, scrub brush. So I'm probably not going to use my firearm right off. The key's the only thing that's not a weapon here. So I could use this to fend off some enemies and save ammo. Like I said in the prologue, this game really emphasizes on melee weaponry. Why do you have to spend 4 shots, Kevin?
Come on.
You could also tell people to come on,
Yeah. Thanks.
help, and go.
Yes. Come on.
Find anything new.
Alright. So, I don't know if there's anything else I need to look at this point.
What happened?
There's a butcher knife here. Actually, alright, I'm gonna do something. I'm just gonna demonstrate durability here. I don't know if this is doing much to that zombie. I'm trying to break this thing on purpose. Okay. So I'm taking a while. It's on purpose. I'm not gonna unlock that yet because I want my partners to stay with me for just a sec. Alright. Okay, it's deformed into a wooden pole. Now the reason I was doing all that is to show you something that David can do. Alright, so I'm gonna replace the pesticide with the butcher knife, and as you can see, it swapped it there. Alright, but watch this. So only David could do stuff like that with his vinyl tape. So now we got a spear. It's one of 4 weapons that he can create on this game.
Come on.
Alright, I think that's enough in this area, so...
Scream for me. Come on.
Alright. Now we're gonna go into the stairs. So I've done at least 2 events so far. Built the barricade and used the staff room key. Alright, here's another playing manual.
Uh-huh.
Oh god. Alright, well there goes no damage.
Here's what I'm thinking. No.
This is pathetic. Alright, we got a green herb here. See, this game is impossible to 100% play. It won't give me enough time to sit and do stuff like this. But something I still need to do is read this playing manual. Did I even read you guys the first one yet? So, again, with files, I'm just gonna skim through the pages. If you really wanna read it, you gotta pause. Especially in this game. God damn it. I have to keep watching my partners too. It's a lot of responsibility in this game. Alright, so this file is talking about all the conditions, basically. Another new one is bleed. Basically, if you move around a lot, you lose blood and your health goes down. It kind of forces you to stay put for a little bit. And you can only heal it by waiting or getting a hemostat. Alright, I finally read those two files.
This'll help.
Here's a map. There we go. This is how to get the map. So, just like traditional Resident Evils, green means you've been in it, red means you're currently in it, and clear, I guess, means you haven't been in there yet. And, of course, the doors, whether they're locked or not, all the jazz. And this is how we keep track of what rooms are what. Yep. Alright. So, what's unfortunate is you can't see other characters' inventories if they're not in the same room with you. That's why I can't see Mark's inventory right now. There were handgun bullets in here. Oh, as well as Will's diary, another special item. Alright, here's another thing you can do. Oh, I'm just finding special items regardless. But you can go under beds and whatnot, and sometimes there'll be items under there. Here's an iron pipe, but I don't think I'm gonna take that. I'm pretty good with a spear right now. I wasted a ton of it on that window zombie. That was unnecessary. You don't have to engage in that. Just make sure you're not grabbed by those window zombies. They can pull you out and insta-kill you. Yeah. Zombies can insta-kill you in this game. So yeah, when it comes to door animations, or in this case, door loading screens, I will skip them if we've already been to the room I'm going to.
What happened? Ooh.
These ad-libs are going to be something, that's for sure.
Uh-huh.
So an empty locker you can hide in. I don't know if there's any good reason to do so, though.
What now?
Apparently only Cindy can open this locker.
Yeah. Huh? Idiot.
Alright, here's some handgun ammo, why not? Okay, see, there's my virus gauge. It got up to 10% already, so I am taking a little time here. But I'm sure I'll make it to the end before that gets to 100%.
Here's what I'm thinking.
When it gets to 100%, you just collapse, and that's it. Here's another wooden pole.
Uh-huh.
Here's a small diary. Diary of Bar's staff. Ah, antivirus. Alright, so what this does, it stops your virus growth for a short time. So as soon as I take it, my virus actually stops. So anytime I come across those, I might just take it right then and there, just to halt my virus gauge.
What now?
Alright, nothing in that locker.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
Good.
Okay, they're both in here. Look what Mark's got. He's got a freaking nail gun. Alright, I want that. Okay, first of all, these 45 auto rounds, I'm gonna give those to Kevin. Present. See, and check it out, he could take it. And now he has bullets for his gun.
Did you find it?
I'm fine, thank you.
Alright, Mark, on the other hand, he has a handgun as well. So I can
I'll take it.
request those handgun bullets. So unfortunately, it appears you can't give him a certain amount. Alright, so I'm gonna request this nail gun from Mark.
I'll take it.
Did you find any?
Here.
I'm gonna give him the handgun ammo.
Isn't there anything we can use?
So this nail gun's gonna come into play right here, as I'll show you guys. So I got both of these guys following me, which is good. It's a good way to keep track of your partners if you say come on a lot, and hopefully they'll follow you. Some characters are incompatible with other characters, so they will not always do what you say. There's a whole system with this game.
All right.
Alright, there's a blue marking on the store, so I can't get through that until I get a key of the sort. Alright, so I'm gonna trigger a cutscene right now, because I think I'm done with this whole area. Whoa! Yeah.
Don't know what to do.
Oh, you... Haha! There we go. Okay, the reason I was doing that is so I could do this. Wait, what is that over there? I thought that was an actual bottle that I could pick up, but it's not. Alright, I'm gonna trigger a cutscene right now.
No, come here.
This is an extra event. Alright, now that I've done that, they won't be able to get through there for a little bit. Alright, that makes the nail gun 0, though. It also changes the camera angle a little bit for this area, which is interesting.
Hey!
Alright, we got a Raccoon today, which also adds a file, which is interesting. Alright.
Hey there.
And there's also a key with blue tag. There you go. So that's what I need to unlock that one door. Some more handgun rounds here. But I can't pick them up. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. I don't need a wooden pole. I'm actually going to start using some firearms now. Oh, they're trying to break through. Make myself a triple deluxe herb. Well, that didn't take long. Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Alright, an old phonograph. The owner must have taken good care of it. There's a strange hole in the wall, so something could go there. And this drawer won't open. It's locked via some mechanism. So yeah, there's a puzzle here, obviously. Ooh, we've got some herbage out here. Not that I need any of them.
Come on.
Huh? Idiot.
Come on. Good.
Yeah, come in here, Mark. And Kevin, for that matter.
Come on. Good.
So yeah, they can pick up all that if they want to. It would be nice if Kevin would know how to combine items. Well, that's the thing. Outbreak File 1, you can't really control what your partners do. However, in File 2, I believe they make updates to that to where you can do certain things. All inventories are full right now, so we'll have to do some item swaps here and there. I can't control what they do and do not pick up.
Find it.
They can pick up key items, and if that's the case, then you just have to request it from them.
Find anything happen.
Did you find anything?
Oh, there's one more room I have to look at. Over here. Drawing room. Alright, we got a lighter in here. This will come into play later. I should have used that key, damn it. Okay, what'd you just pick up, Kevin? Shotgun rounds. Swapped it for the herb. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's useful. There's an iron pipe here. Mark took it for an herb. There's another newspaper here, but I think it's actually the same one. Yeah, it doesn't add anything.
Go away!
Here, let me help you.
Alright, I think we're done in this room.
Did you find it?
I just reloaded my weapon. You can reload your weapon even if it's not completely out. Another thing that's interesting, I didn't load it with a clip, I just loaded each individual bullet.
Come on!
Yeah.
Alright, we're getting out of here.
Hey! Hey there.
Alright, got an alcohol bottle here. Alright, and with that, I'm actually gonna go back.
Go now. Help.
We have to go.
Come on.
Alright, let's place this bottle here. And check out what we got. A Magnum revolver. Hell yeah. 6 shots to spare. I like that angle. Especially with David. That's what I would use for a weapon review for sure. Let's just see the Magnum. Look at that. Okay. Alright, I don't want that equipped right now, though. Wow. Yeah, that's another thing. Zombies can now just scratch, not just grab you all the time. So the whole reward with no damage bonus and no weapon bonus, I mean, the no damage thing will probably happen occasionally, but the no weapon, no. I'm only gonna try to achieve that once. That's actually gonna be in the next playthrough. Alright, so before I can get anything done in this area, I actually have to go in this one room. Okay, so it forces me to do the animation every single time. Alright, what do we got in here? Play single player mode. So yeah, I can make specific requests to specific people if I hold certain buttons.
Kevin. Good. Mark. Right. Right. No. Wait.
Okay.
Kevin. Good.
So yeah, you could say yes, no, you could call their names, you could say wait.
No. Wait.
I think wait will actually keep them in place where they currently are. That might come into play. Alright, we got more alcohol bottles, of course, being this... being the liquor room and whatnot. I got a first aid spray here. What else do we got? Forklift key. This will come into play. Damn, I don't have room!
Come on.
Yeah, where are my partners? I could use their inventories right now.
Come on.
We also have Magnum revolver rounds here. See? Alright, so I don't need my health. I'm gonna get rid of the health. I'm really not gonna need it in this mode. Okay, what I want to do is give my handgun ammo to people. You know what? I'm gonna scrap the handgun. Honestly, this scenario is being the first one and whatnot, and playing in easy mode, it is incredibly easy, so I'm not worried about, like, what I have, what I use to defend right now. That was close.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
Alright, a forklift, it needs a key to operate it. So the reason is because we want to go up there and crawl across. But as you can see, the boxes aren't up there. Alright.
Come on.
You see, this shutter
Excuse me.
is locked. So we gotta go this way.
Come on.
All right.
Here. Kevin. Come on.
Oh God, what should I do?
Son of a bitch.
Good. We'd better get going. Hey. Hey there. Excuse me. Come on.
Good.
Yeah.
Alright, third floor to rooftop stairway. We all came there.
I don't know. Here's what I'm thinking.
And there you go. Now we can go back easier.
Come on.
I don't know.
First aid spray here. I don't need that. But what is also here is a storage room key, which I do need.
Couldn't get wrong.
Alright, mark here. Why the fuck do you still have the nail gun?
I'll take it.
Here.
No! See, the AI is stupid sometimes.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Did you find anything?
Yeah, because I don't know why it thinks the nail gun is essential. There's nothing in it.
Any progress yet?
Alright, I'm gonna steal your herb, Kevin.
Here.
There you go. Give me the goddamn nail gun, Mark.
Here. Let's just try to stay calm. What a fool.
What you are. Alright, now we're finally going out on the rooftop. See, this is why I'm gonna use the first scenario to search all these areas like this. Why am I the one?
Here's what I'm thinking.
Here's what I'm thinking.
I know that.
I know that. Come on!
That's funny.
Please, help!
Thank you, Mark. Alright, storage. Here you go.
Come on. What happened?
Another first aid spray here. He tried to take it.
Did you find anything?
Why do they want that thing so much?
Isn't there anything we can use? There's one thing I came across.
I'll take it.
Here.
They're loaded on first aid sprays. The first time playing through every scenario is going to be very lengthy and jumpy.
Come on.
Alright, he can break it if he rams it. Alright, Mark, give me one of those first aid sprays. I'm going to give you this handgun clip.
Here's what I'm
Here.
I don't know if he'll keep it, though. Alright, let's knock this down.
I'll take it.
Here.
Use the iron pipe to do it. In front of Jay's bar.
Attention everyone. Due to the riots in progress, this area will be closed off soon. Please proceed to this checkpoint immediately. If you do not leave the area in time, we cannot guarantee your safety.
Now we need to get to that area. Alright,
Let's just try. Come on.
Yes.
alright, so we do got a timer, so we got a limited amount of time. If we don't make it in time, I think it's just simply game over. Alright, here's another thing. We gotta hop across this thing. Easy.
Over there!
You made it too. Alright. Yep, if you fail that, you'll just be hanging and you basically have to button mash to pull yourself back up or have another person help you up. Or if you don't, you will fall to your death. There's some handgun ammo right there, just so you guys know. Just checking all my nooks and crannies.
Hey!
Alright, it's enough of this area. It's tightly shut and won't budge.
I know that. What a fool.
I'll take it.
Here.
I'll take it.
Here.
What's this used for?
Guess he doesn't want the clip.
No.
Alright, gotta hurry.
What should I do?
Use the elevator.
Move.
No. Wow.
Alright, get rid of that fucking nail gun for good now.
Hold it.
That's locked.
Here's what I'm. Rock and roll.
I don't know why I'd feel the need to do that. We gotta go.
Hey!
All those doors are locked.
You startled me. I'm surprised you're still alive. The whole city's a war zone. We need all the help we can get. Now, move the police car over there to build a barricade. Go!
Alright, so we need to build a barricade with some cars. And that I will just do. This area gets difficult in harder modes. Let me tell you.
Come on. Help me, damn it.
Alright, got that one. Alright, go. Alright, did that do it? I hope so.
Oh god, they're getting closer. We gotta go, now!
Hey!
Alright, got this section. There's first aid spray. I'm gonna replace my iron pipe because it's getting bent. Or curved, I should say. Fine, you don't want the magazine? Here's some rounds, Mark.
Come on!
Come on.
Shit! Hey, listen, you should go now.
How would you get so distracted like that?
That's a fuel tank. Leak the gas and use it to burn these bastards. Do it now!
Alright, so he dropped a lighter as well as a shotgun. And because I didn't pick up the lighter in the drawing room, I gotta pick it up here. Otherwise, I won't meet my objective. Alright, I'm gonna use some magnum ammo here.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. And I got a shotgun. How? Oh my god, they managed to get the nail gun again. Have a shotgun, Kevo. Can't take any more of the item.
Right.
Alright, let's do this.
Just try to stay.
Alright, and then we'll just use the lighter and burn them all up.
Come on.
burning up. Alright, we gotta get out of Dodge, otherwise we're gonna die. Oh, you can see Kevin all the way over there.
Go down. Good. Come on.
All hell's breaking loose.
Idiot. Come on.
There you are, Kevin. Ooh, some herbage here. I'm getting rid of this fucker. They better not come back for it. Alright, so multiple entrances it seems. Although it always forces you to that one. You can never be on the fire end. Unless you're playing online, maybe. Nope. There we go. They all left without me. It's stuck and won't open. So that Apple Inn will actually come into play in a later scenario. Can't go this way. There's a green herb over there. There's my partners.
Yeah.
I guess.
I think so. Ooh.
Ah.
No.
A newspaper. He just came out of there.
Let's just try to stay calm.
Alright, inspect this cop.
This is the Raccoon City Police Department. Please try to stay calm. Vehicles are standing by to commence evacuation. We need everyone here as quickly as possible.
5 minutes later. We're all there already. Why?
That's it then? Get in, please. The highway is too dangerous. We're taking side streets. Damn! Another barricade. As you can see, there are too many roadblocks. I'm afraid you'll have to get out and continue on foot.
Oh man. So much for that. Why don't you just move the barricade?
Holy shit.
Shit.
Damn. Why?
Why?
No.
So as you can see, there are specific ad-libs pertaining to the situation. I am trying to show those just a little bit, but yeah. Alright, so this is the beginning of the last section. One thing I noticed, we're all in caution, so I'm gonna request this herb from Kevin. Yep, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna give him this one. Thank you for giving me the red herb, I like that. Alright, we also got plenty of weapons up here. Look at that, there's another Magnum revolver. Like 2 shotguns here. Kevin already has one, so... And you also got a typewriter up here. Because, yeah, you could still save your game, and what it will do, it will just load it from that point, if you don't want to do the whole scenario. The thing is, once you load the game, I don't think you could save again, or something like that. I don't know, but I probably won't be doing it at all. Alright, so I got a shotgun now. I'm healed. So yeah, I'm just gonna have this stuff in my inventory.
Let's just try to stay calm.
Here's some 45 auto rounds. I'm gonna give those to Kevo here. You don't need an iron pipe anymore.
Here, have a look.
Alright.
That's what I'm thinking.
And you know what? Mark, since Kevin has a shotgun and a pretty powerful handgun, Mark can have... He can have a Magnum as well.
Find anything new?
But I'm keeping the rounds. Oh, we're at 40%. We better get moving.
Did you find it?
Okay, I'm just gonna give a shotgun to Mark as well.
Here's what I'm thinking.
I'll take.
Take this. Here.
I don't need ammo for it since I'm not gonna be using it that much, so I think I'm gonna give the ammo to Mark as well.
I'll take it.
Here.
He's a tough dude, so he doesn't need a lot of health. There you go. And plus, there's more ammo up here anyway. Alright, I think that will do it. There's some handgun ammo, but I don't need that. More first aid spray. They definitely overstock you here.
Find anything new?
Alright, I'm gonna re-equip my Magnum. Alright, we're all stocked up. Everyone has at least one health item. I think we're good.
Did you find?
Hey! Hey there. Idiot.
Find anything new?
Hey! Did you find it?
Come on. Shit.
Huh. So yeah, livid that the police sent us walking. You know what's funny? There's another Magnum right here. So if anyone's gonna take it, it better be Kevin. Alright, Kevo, why don't we give you... I'll take that
I'll
herb.
take it.
Here's what I'm thinking. Here.
There we go, and there's a blue one down there. But yeah.
Hey! Come on.
Mark won't stick with me. He always goes off on his own.
Yes.
Footbridge.
What's taking so long? Hurry up!
I'm trying. I'm almost done. Hurry! Hurry! This way! Okay, it's done. Eric! What should I do?
Why are you hesitating? Well, that was stupid.
Hey there.
Alright, so what's interesting is we actually have the option to go back now, and we could end the scenario just like that. This being the first playthrough, however, I'm not going to do that. I'll save that for the next one. Goddamn zombie freaks.
Shit.
He even gives you your gun.
Ahead! Roger. Find anything? Nothing useful.
Okay, so we have to find the 2 parts of the detonator and then activate it. So that's your objective here. This is the final boss fight of this scenario. Just a horde of zombies. So that represents how easy it is. Alright, here's the detonator handle. I'm not even gonna use this shotgun. Wow, how the fuck did that miss?
Brace yourself. Hi. What happened?
There, we got it. Alright, so now we just have to activate it over here. And that's the scenario. Ooh. And they're all obliterated. Yay.
That was intense. I was probably laughing at such an unrealistic sight. The way people casually walk through dead bodies. But more than anything else, I was laughing at myself for being so naive.
Yesterday, just before dawn, the Pentagon announced that radioactive waste has been leaked throughout Raccoon City. In accordance with U.S. safety regulations, the city has been placed under quarantine, and the Army has been sent in to investigate and control the situation.
A lot of good that's gonna do. To be continued. And here's the results screen. So it gives you all the data you need. Event completion rate, we got 51%. And if we view the event checklist, here's what we have done. So we built barricade out of barrels, used staff key, used key with blue tag, solved painting puzzle, moved cargo with forklift, destroyed liquor room shutter. That's funny, I didn't actually destroy the shutter, all it did was open, but I guess it counts. Destroyed wire fence on rooftop, built patrol, yada yada, everything I got. So obviously it's not all of the events that could happen, it's only about half. And then it shows your SP items down at the bottom. I got 5 of them, so that's pretty good. So if we go back to the results, playtime, yeah, I did horribly. So they rank you based on how long you took in the scenario right there. I got a D rank. It's pretty bad. Took 42 minutes just to beat that scenario. All 3 survivors made it, so that's good. I got 5 special items. I did not achieve the no weapon or the no damage clear bonuses. So there you go. And my final result is 1,250 points. Not too bad. All right, so let's go ahead and exit. So every time you complete a scenario, there's a chance you'll get this. You unlock a new bonus feature for the collection. So a new item in the gallery submenu within the collection. Costume, new movie, new sound, and we can now select the below freezing point scenario. That is the second scenario. And that is it. All right, so I'll go ahead and create system data. There we go. All right. And here's below freezing point. But we're not gonna do that yet. All right, so that was the Outbreak scenario with David King in easy mode. Didn't seem like an easy playthrough with how long I took, but again, being the first playthrough of the scenario, I paid the most attention to detail. Every subsequent playthrough from here on out of Outbreak will not take that long. I can guarantee that, because I'm not gonna inspect every nook and cranny again like I did there. As for the files, I'm looking here. So if we go back to information now, see, I've cleared it with David, and it shows what I've done so far. I did not get every map. I'm not sure if I got every file, because the event's not getting every file. It's getting these specific files, or something like that. So I'm checking my list here, and I did miss 1 file, it looks like. So that's okay, I'll have another chance to get it. So enough about that. That was Outbreak with David King. Next video will be Outbreak Easy Mode with Alyssa Ashcroft, which is interesting because there is a glitch associated with Alyssa and the Outbreak scenario, which I'll briefly show, like at the beginning of the playthrough or something, but I'll go into more detail in the next playthrough. So until then, this is Shankster94, aka the Gamer Shankster. Rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Shankster_94. Check out my Facebook page. Support me on Patreon. Shout out to Wyatt, also known as the one and only W, for being my one and only patron. I'd also like to shout out Key Elements for the second time, as he has an original cut of this playthrough. So please check that out. I'll provide it in the end screen coming up, and of course in the description below. All right, see you guys later.